The following is a presentation of 1JD Films.
Hey, new guy, Jim Nance.
Nice to meet you. Mike Flowers.
Yes, second time.
I know. Nice to meet you.
And I'm Tracy Wolfson.
Hi, Tracy.
Nice to see you.
On there, big guy.
Fun to see you.
I went for my first 2 years at South Florida, then transferred and finished my last two at Western.
Were you playing in South Florida?
Played my first 2 years.
Were you playing terrible? Or were you playing
Yeah, we were not playing well. Not playing well at all.
Do you think you were going to the NFL at that point?
No. No, I didn't. No, I did not.
I love it. You married? Kids?
Yep, married, got twins.
I love it. How old?
A year.
Oh, man, that's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Boys? Girls?
Boy and a girl.
Oh, even better.
What are their names?
Millie and Maddox.
What's your wife's name?
Mallory.
Oh,
Yes.
Young gang.
Oh, yeah.
just like, what has this ride been like? I mean, when I watch the tape, like, you're really decisive. You do a good job of, as a coach, like aggressively take what the defense gives you. So you're willing to check it down if they give it to you over and over, which is what the best quarterbacks do. But, you know, what is your gifts, I guess you could say, that I don't see?
I would say that I seem to process things pretty quickly and can kind of get off things fast. And that can help me, but it can also hurt me because I'll get ahead of play sometimes because I just eliminate it. So it'll get me in trouble sometimes.
It always does.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's just processing. And it wasn't like that when I first started. I couldn't tell you a turning moment when it started. It just kind of clicked.
Develops over time.
Right, at one point, and it helped. I definitely think that's what I would say.
Mike, how much did you watch that game from last year, and how are you different from that game?
Obviously, during last year, watched it a ton. Watched it in the off season, but tried my best to kind of put it to bed. And if we had a couple clips that married up with what we're trying to get done, we would watch it this week. But it's not like, all right, I start off the week thinking, all right, let me go watch that game and kind of relive that moment because I do feel like I'm a different quarterback, and it's a different team that we have, and a different team that they have.
You're a quarterback, and we're always about the team and everything, but he has this like toughness to him, you know, that's like
I appreciate that.
inside that I kind of like.
So what's this all about for you? I mean, this opportunity, how do you look at it?
Yeah, I think as a backup,
Good question.
As a backup, you do wait for this op, whether it comes, however it comes, you got to be ready and you got to be prepared. So that's really how I approached last season, in the same way this year, and it's just 1 week at a time. Because I truly believe you start looking forward, you start worrying about other things that aren't in the now, is when you kind of just get outside yourself and things can kind of get derailed. And especially this year, we have a really good football team, and we've put ourselves in a good spot to play meaningful games in December. And me personally, want to go out there and help the team keep winning and help these guys get to where we want to go, because it's been a long time coming for a lot of those guys in the locker room, and I just kind of want to help get there.
As the calendar turns to December, the Jets find themselves solidly in the middle of the playoff picture. However, their remaining schedule is a gauntlet, facing 4 teams who currently have a winning record. Up first is a trip north to play the 9-2 Minnesota Vikings, the number 2 seed in the NFC.
I mean, it's real ball now. You know what I'm saying? It's December, it gets cold. You know, it's starting to get real, and you know, these games they really mean something. Every game means something, but you know, it's just a little bit more heightened in December, January.
You know, these are the type of games that I love. You know, I love going against the best. So I'm looking forward to it, and I know our guys in the secondary, they're looking forward to it as well.
Cousins over the middle. How is he that wide open? Jefferson again inside the 10, lunging for the end zone. Touchdown! Here's Cook. Dalvin Cook picks up a first down, still going inside the 30. Cook inside the 10, the 5, touchdown!
They got a very good running back, man. Very good offensive line, quarterback, 2 dominant receivers and different things like that. They're 9-2, bro, and they're 9-2 for a reason. Good defense, good offensive scheme, and different things like that. And it's a big challenge, man, but it's a great opportunity for us.
They're an experienced bunch. They're smart. They play with vision. And so you definitely got to be on your P's and Q's, and you got to execute and be on your details, because on top of that, in the back end and the pass rush, I mean, Zadarius Smith and Danielle Hunter, I mean, they're good.
Bridgewater spins, wrapped up, taken down. What a game for Zadarius Smith. And it's stripped away by Dantzler. A huge turnover. Allen steps up and throws an interception. The Vikings with the knockout blow.
Yeah, fun matchup this weekend. It's going to be fun for our offense to go up north and go to the Midwest and play in the Dome and play against a team that's playing at a championship level on the NFC side. So for us, it's just a great opportunity to try to put our best foot forward.
Welcome to Minneapolis and welcome to U.S. Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Vikings. A very stern road test once again as we bring you another afternoon of New York Jets football. It is the Jets here in the Twin Cities to take on the 9-2 Vikings.
And these are those meaningful games. There's 6 games left in this season. Forget that you're 7-4. You know what? Go into it thinking that, hey, we've got to win a big portion of those 6 games, and that'll get you to a second season.
Hey, man, where else would you rather be today? Where else would you rather be today? Hey, I'm territory with our brothers. And we got 2 things, man. Execute and have fun today. It's going to be simple. Bring it in. Let's go, let's go. Wait a couple, let's go. Family on 3, 1, 2, 3.
December football. This is what meaningful games are all about. The noise, the passion, the pressure.
We're underway in Minneapolis, Week 13.
After going punch for punch in the first quarter, the Jets find themselves in a deficit against one of the elite offenses in the game.
First and goal. Handoff. Cook. Stutter step. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 rushing touchdowns today for the Vikings ground attack. So the Jets will be desperate to get some points on the board before halftime. Empty backfield 5 wide. 3rd down and 7. Jets at their own 38-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back, 4-man rush. Looks left, throws left, catch is made, but well short of the first down. They needed 7, and they threw a 5-yard out to Ty Johnson, and they'll have to punt. They'll probably let the clock wind down to the 2-minute warning.
Offense is back out on the field, Bob. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Wow. On their own side of the 50. So the Jets had sent the punt group out at the 2-minute warning, but now 4th down and 2. Jets at their own 43. Empty backfield 5 wide. Mike White in the shotgun takes the snap, drops back, looks right, throws right, and it is incomplete. Intended for Conklin. The Jets turn it over on downs inside their own 45-yard line. Joseph connects from 41 yards away. And it gives Minnesota a 20-3 lead with 40 seconds to go.
Down 17 just before halftime, Mike White and the offense storm back, providing a much-needed boost in a hostile environment.
White set to take the shotgun snap. He's back to throw. Looks to his left, throws to his left. Johnson makes the left sideline catch, and he's close to a first down. Jordan Hicks bumps him out. Back to throw again. Looks downfield, fires one deep left sideline. Garrett Wilson makes the catch. Did he toe tap? Across midfield, it looks like he did. Terrific catch by Garrett Wilson to the Minnesota 49.
18 seconds on the clock. White tosses it underneath. Ty Johnson works it to the outside. This is a 60-yarder. Hennessy will snap it. Mann will hold it. 60-yard attempt from Zuerlein. It has more than enough. Zuerlein. When you get the nickname Greg the Leg, that means you got to live up to it. This time Cook runs into a wall. DJ Reed in run support. No gain on the play.
Play action. White back to throw. Has time. Fires one over the middle. Caught. Garrett Wilson. He's inside the 40. Spins down to the Vikings 37-yard line. The snap. The placement clean. The kick is on the way, and it is good again.
Cousins, pocket collapsing. Cousins goes down. A career high in sacks for Quinnen Williams. That's his 9th.
That's the way you start the f***ing half, like a championship defense. That's the way you start the half.
The Vikings have a 20-9 lead. So the Jets haven't gotten in the end zone yet, but they're very much in the game. Takes the snap, drops back, play action, looks right, throws one right sideline. Uzomah's got it. In stride, right sideline, inside the 25. Out of bounds in the red zone. All the way down to the 17 of Minnesota.
30-yard attempt for Greg Zuerlein, looking for his 4th field goal of the day. And for Greg the Leg, that's a chip shot.
In a one-possession game heading into the 4th, the Jets aim to grab victory by the horns.
This moment right here, this next 15 minutes is what you have guys that worked your ass off for so long. We talked about it, and Joe was the one that said it's going to take 4 quarters, guys. Every play matters. Every moment matters. Your lungs are burning, your feet hurt, everything's burning.
Play action, White throws one over the middle. Caught, in stride, Garrett Wilson. Breaks free, runs left, 45-40.
Take the off! Take the off!
Down to the Vikings 30, gets a block, inside the 20, cuts it back, at the 10, he stepped out of bounds. They say he stepped out at the 11.
Life is a game of inches, and so is football. Staring down the barrel of adversity.
Jefferson! Touchdown, Minnesota!
The Jets fought to the final whistle.
They need a touchdown on this possession. Handoff, Knight running left, turns the corner at the 30, at the 35, breaks free down the sideline, to the 50, to the 40, inside the 35, out of bounds at the Vikings 27-yard line. 4th and goal at the 1-foot line. Takes the snap, quarterback sneak, gets a push, gets extra pushes, running left.
The ball broke the plane of the end zone in runner's possession, and it's a touchdown.
Catch and hit hard. Hawkinson by Quincy Williams. He stamped him, and it's 4th down. 5.5 remaining. The Jets take over, down by 5. Critical 3rd down. White hit as he throws, popped up in the air. Incomplete. Danielle Hunter with the hit, and Mike White needs a moment.
Adversity does not build character. It reveals it. Game on the line and beaten to the turf, the Jets stand tall.
4th and 10 at the Minnesota 47, and Mike White wobbled after that last hit. 3 receivers spread the field. Here comes the blitz. He's back to throw. Fires one over the middle. And is caught by Corey Davis. He breaks free at the 25, inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line before he's brought down. And what a throw from Mike White.
There are no moral victories in the NFL. But the Jets remain hungry and stand proud after defeat.
Takes the snap, drops back, looks left, throws into the end zone, incomplete! Braxton Berrios couldn't hold on, he had it on a slide! 1:43 to go in the game. And Robert Saleh calmly from the Jets sideline signals to his defense, boys, this game is not over. The Jets have all 3 timeouts. The Jet offense will be out of timeouts, but they should get one more opportunity here.
2nd and 4. Jets operating quickly. White slings it. It is hauled in by Garrett Wilson. Another grab for Wilson. The Jets are on the move with 45 seconds to go. 4th down. Jets down 5. White launches. Picked off, and it's over. Intercepted by Bynum. And the Vikings slam the door shut against the Jets.
You know, I'm proud to be this team's coach. I'm proud of every single person in that locker room. They absolutely fought their tails off. This team doesn't quit. There's no moral victories or anything like that, but if we play like that, I know we're going to win more often than not.
Really proud of how the guys stayed together. There was no moaning and complaining on the sideline. We stared adversity straight in the face and responded. Just got to respond better.
I mean, that boy's a dog, man, and that boy a dog. You know, I know that I go to work for that boy. He got something special about him.
After a tough loss in Minnesota, things don't get any easier for the 7-5 Jets. Next on the schedule is a rematch with the AFC's top seed, the Buffalo Bills.
You'll look at me for the questions.
Okay.
I'll see the questions. Listen real quick.
All right.
Appreciate the time.
Yeah, it's nice.
Can you see this cup? Is this cup cool right here?
Yeah, you're good.
It's just waste up.
How y'all doing today?
Oh, you have to turn the page quickly, man. Just learning from your mistakes, learning what you could do right, and learning what you did right, and you could do even better week in and week out. Because this league is going fast, and everybody's a great football player. Everybody's a great team week in, week out, and you have to turn the page quick and move on to the next opponent. Can't dwell on wins and can't dwell on losses. You have to get better week in and week out, so you can play another great football team the next week.
Unfortunately, we were 1 yard away a couple times, but you know, you can use it's a great lesson to grow from and learn, and it just shows, you know, just like every game, a lot of games we played in, it comes down to the wire, and we have the talent, the ability, and the heart to get it done.
If we can play that hard and that relentless and show that much fight, play in and play out, we're going to like the results more often than not. And unfortunately, we fell short. We're not the first team that fell short against them, and won't be the last team. It's a good football team. They're well coached, but at the same time, I just got a lot of faith in just the growth that we'll take from that game as such a young football team, and we'll continue to keep fighting. We got 5 of these left. We got 5 true championship/playoff opportunities left with 5 really good football teams, starting with Buffalo. So it's going to be a lot of chances to grow, and hopefully in the right direction.
We come to work every day. We shouldn't worry about who we playing there, what we playing at. As long as we come to work every day, do what we supposed to do, and put the extra time in, and the sky's the limit. And then we can go anywhere and play. You know what I'm saying? As long as we play for each other, we're gonna be fine.
You see, everything, all the working parts coming together. And all the work that we put in the off season, to get to this point. And we've known what kind of team we've had, and I think we've done a great job of coming out and showing that every week.
The camaraderie, the chemistry, the attitude that guys came with, the attitude that guys have from week 1 to week now has been a trend on winning the Super Bowl and going to the playoffs and winning each and every football game each and every week. And that's all you can ask for as a team to get better week in and week out, learn from mistakes, and just push for success week in and week out. So,
man, I think we done grown a lot, you know, especially like just coming together as a team, you know, just getting to know everybody. You know, there's a lot of new faces, not a lot of new players and stuff like that. So everybody done got comfortable with each other, so we know how each other can play and play around. And we just been grinding every day, taking one day at a time. We're in December now, so it's time to get going.
I'm sure there's a couple of plays that they look at where they wish they had it back, but I thought our guys played a relentless style of football, and it went all the way down to the wire, and we took advantage of opportunities when we got them. But they're fully healthy in all three phases, and so it's going to be a dogfight. So.
Last game, this game, you know, and the games going forward are all kind of that playoff mentality. You know, the crowd's going to be crazy. There's a lot of playoff implications to these games coming up. So, you know, you kind of talk about OTAs as the one notch, and then you notch up your play for camp, and then preseason, then season, then playoffs. You know, we're kind of on that notch of playoff football right now, and so it's going to be fun and it's going to be intense.
With the culture that we have in the locker room, you create a very dangerous team to play against. And, you know, we're fortunate enough to be in the position that we're in right now, and, you know, all we can ask for is opportunity. And, you know, the opportunity presents itself. You know, I know we'll be ready, and these next 5 games is our chance.
Feeling great on the road to Buffalo, man. Whee!
I wish there was a guy who would be your guy, the head coach, to like be able to like handle these things. It's like, but it's your job. But until you actually get in the role, you don't realize you're like, let's get back to football here a little bit. But there's so many things that come up that people don't even think about. That's you're putting out fires every day.
Yeah,
more than people realize.
You get to the seat because of football, and then you don't get to watch nearly as much football.
I know. It's the good. If I see you on tape, I'm able to talk about the stuff I know, but what makes you good? Like, what is Sauce, Gardner, like, what makes him special that I wouldn't know?
You know, the way that I study film, you know, that's one thing that, you know, people don't really get to see, like maybe my coaches do, but, you know, that's a key component.
I feel like the more times you see stuff, you're just getting better and better.
Yeah, that's what Coach Solid be saying, but it's like that's why I be fighting the urge to just be complacent and think like that. Like I don't really want to know everything right now, but he was like, he told me last week in Minnesota, he like, no matter how hard you try, you're not gonna be able to learn everything right now.
True.
Like,
experience comes through experience.
And how do you balance 7 kids and a head coaching job in the NFL?
You have a great wife.
Gotta have an unbelievable wife.
That's a good question.
All starts there.
Shoot, last night I was at my son's basketball game. You know, he had 24 out of the 36 points they scored.
That's such a cool game.
What's the age range?
12 to 1.
Oh my God. What girls? Wow.
5 boys, 2 girls.
Wow. How old was the son who had 24?
12.
Oh man, that's so cool.
No, he's a good young man.
What's it like being in New York and just, you know, playing there?
It's been a blessing, you know. I kind of feel like I've been in the league for a little minute though.
You feel like what?
I feel like I've been in the NFL for like longer than
it's true.
Man, that New York kind of crazy, and then it's like if I allow a reception that's over like 10 yards, 10, 15 yards, I'm trending on Twitter. I'm like, dang. You know, they get paid on the offense side too, so. But, you know, that's what we
Your job is to not be trending on Twitter.
Exactly.
Coming in, taking over a team that has that kind of like rhetoric around it, it's got to be a great challenge, and it's got to also feel really good right now. So I don't know, just take a step back. And
the success we had in Seattle and San Francisco had one common denominator, and that was the marriage between the scouting department and the coaching department in terms of just from personnel decisions to just scheme, just everyone on the same page of what was being done, and no one being afraid to say, oh, that's your lane. We're all in this together. Just the amount of respect that he's given us in terms of just opening up his area with regards to the draft and free agency, and then vice versa in terms of all the decisions we make from a personnel standpoint week in and week out. And I just feel like if there's transparency throughout the building and there's constant communication, the old saying where there's a lack of communication, negativity fills a void. As long as we're communicating, over-communicating, I just think that it's impossible for us not to be on the same page.
well, thank you. Does anyone else have anything for Sauce?
Does anybody call you Ahmad? Like if they're mad at you or something like that? When's the last time
Your mother
called
you Ahmad? Oh yeah, my mom always called me Ahmad. If I do something bad on tape, whether it's in practice, it could be a small thing. Like my coach tell me, like, all right, that's a Ahmad thing right there.
Well, play well. It's
Thanks
great
for
being here, yeah.
coming in, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Have a great game. You got it.
Who's up next? Pleasure, Ahmad. Thanks so much. Somebody son I met Sauce. Very excited. Victory's ours.
Next week.
It is a wintry mix in Orchard Park, New York. Jets and Bills for the second time this year. New York won the first one, November the 6th. And in this wintry mix, what else would you expect in December in Buffalo?
Welcome to frigid, raw, rainy Buffalo. Here in Orchard Park, it is another afternoon of New York Jets football. A crucial game in the AFC East. And what an opportunity out in front of the Jets as they look to sweep the Buffalo Bills.
Coach has been talking about two things this week: being physical and having fun. Hit him in the mouth for 60 minutes and have fun doing that with your brothers. Let's go! Go, score, call up! Oh. Give me three! Family on three, 1, 2, 3, family!
It's a huge opportunity that the Jets have out in front of us. The Jets are the second biggest points underdog in the NFL today. They continue to try and defy the odds.
This is why you play these games in December. Get it. Let's go. Hey, come on. Do this thing. Let's go. His squad on 3, 1, 2, 3. His squad.
As Mother Nature brought her A game, the Jets and Bills were prepared to go toe-to-toe in a pivotal AFC East battle.
Allen on the run, launches it deep, and it is it caught? Oh, it comes out at the end. That was John Brown.
This is why you go get a Sauce Gardner early in the draft. The makeup speed, this is going to be a touchdown.
Coming in on Allen. Oh, they're going to get him. And sack number 1 of the day.
But injuries took a toll on the Jets in the first half.
That time, he's got a target too. That's Corey Davis climbing the ladder and bringing it down at the 35.
Oh boy, he looks a little banged up.
They'll rush 4, back to throw White, looks left, throws sideline left, incomplete for Uzomah. Did not come out of his break, that was poorly timed. And now the Jets will have to punt again. Allen looks over the middle, under pressure, sacked by Quinnen Williams. Thrown down to end the quarter.
They sling him down.
And like we talk about, Quinnen Williams is playing as good as he's played in his whole career.
Give the pass, lofted over the defender, over Alexander, and is caught by Knox. We've got a Jet defender down.
That is not good, because that went
Williams? Oh, boy.
Who was probably your standout defensive player this year on that defense, him and Mosley. Uh-oh.
Locked in a scoreless game, the Bills were looking to draw first blood before halftime.
Allen, he's got heat on this one. He's got Knox. Oh, look at that somersault for a touchdown.
Down to 5. Yeah, there's no reason to snap the ball again. And they will go to the locker room at halftime down by 7.
Getting the ball to begin the second half, Mike White and the Jets were looking to even the score in enemy territory.
Mike White came back after that tough injury there. But what does he need to do? What do you need to do offensively to get something going?
We got to get ahead of the chains. We're a lot of third and long situations. See if we can get some third and medium, third and short. Give ourselves a chance to convert on third down.
There's a 3rd and 12. Pressure. White gets it away. Beautiful pass. Oh, he is jacked by Poyer. Poyer levels them.
That was a dot. Yeah, that was a dot.
You're not going to do much with that.
Except for now.
White's pass. What a catch. Barrios.
I mean, this is an unbelievable throw.
First down. He's got another completion. This one to Mims. Well, the Jets put a little something together.
Bam Knight to the right of White in the shotgun. More motions left to right.
Here's a first down handoff to Knight.
Running left, has a crease to the 10, inside the 5, at the goal line, he's in! Touchdown!
It's got room. Knight is in for the touchdown.
There you go, Jets. If you're a Jets fan, they're finally running. What a job by Connor McGovern, 60, with a huge block.
Allen still has it, and Josh Allen is going to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
There is nothing quite like professional football. The elements, the speed, the physicality.
Watch, this is a bullet and a strike. Oh!
It's a game unlike any other.
So he's set out 2 plays. Tough kid.
Yeah, come on back in. 3rd and 10.
Comes in, flings it, and on the mark.
Oh my goodness.
To Wilson for the first down.
Reaching the highest level takes something that only a few in the world have.
He got hammered by Matt Milano for the 2nd time.
Yeah, this is Milano.
To the ground.
Oh my goodness. He's trying to breathe. Look at.
So Mike White, he just got up on his feet about 20 seconds ago.
And proof of what you're made of is left in between the white lines.
To the sideline, he's had 2 hits.
The most wicked hits you're ever going to see.
There's 2 plays, that's all after that one, then came back and got walloped right here.
The pressure. The noise. The will to win. The 2022 Jets still have a lot to prove.
We got a game.
But there's one thing they don't.
Look at this.
He's coming back with a helmet on.
Daniel LaRusso's gonna fight.
They are built for this.